After a marathon hearing and widespread opposition, the Vancouver Park Board has voted to allow overnight camping for the homeless in most city parks. The decision reigniting questions about whether the politicians elected to take care of green space should be tackling such a complex issue. Penny Daflos has the story.
Shortly after midnight,
the motion is carried as amended.
The Park Board finished hearing from nearly 90 speakers.
I don't believe parks can hygienically support overnight campers.
Many urging them to abandon the bylaw allowing overnight camping for the homeless, which will now be in line with Supreme Court decisions against evictions.
I don't understand the rush because it's really based on rulings years ago.
This commissioner voted against the bylaw and worries not only will families be squeezed out of park space, but that people could feel it's encouraging camping.
It's meant to be people who need shelter can shelter overnight. It's not meant to be campers, but how can you ascertain that? We only have 16 equivalent full-time rangers across the city for 240 parks. They don't have the capability to even enforce this bylaw.
We need social workers. We need more park rangers, that's for sure.
This commissioner voted in favor but doesn't think the park board should foot the bill for enforcement, bathrooms and storage for campers' belongings.
I'm expecting help and support from a high level of government.
With so many pressing matters for governments during this pandemic, hiring park rangers to make sure the homeless are cleared out by 8 a.m. likely won't be a priority.
They're meant to solve a problem, not make a problem worse.
This political commentator and former city councillor insists the park board should focus on core mandates, like maintaining parks, not to mention outstanding issues like traffic jams with reduced car traffic at Stanley Park and a decision on public alcohol consumption, which other local cities approved months ago.
Their continued lack of understanding of their role is a good reason for us not to have an elected park board.
It is not our jurisdiction, but at the same time, it's on our lap. So we have to do something. And I find it unfortunate when we point fingers at park board. It's not our fault, yet we have to deal with it.
And Penny Daflos joins us now live from a park at Ontario and 16th. So what's the plan if there are new problems overnight in more city parks as a result of this?
That's a really good question, Mi-Jung. There are only between 6 and 8 park rangers on shift at any given time for the entire city of Vancouver, so it would be a triage kind of situation. The campers at the Strathcona Park Tent City have made it very clear they're not going anywhere, and the park board at this point doesn't expect them to either. So what that means is for parks like this one, there'd be a lot more heat on them because the park rangers would be able to focus to have them move along, Mi-Jung.
Thank you, Penny.